Only YouTube's favorite podcaster, Mclovin. Sitting in here talking to myself right now because there's no viewers yet. So I have to make it not look awkward when viewers do show up when they watch this later on. Wow, what a day. Today was kind of crazy. Always a lot going on in the life of Mclovin. BHF, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to everyone joining. Darren, what's up? Really, what's up? What's up, guys? Shit, I just ate dinner. So we're only gonna go to 8:30 because I slacked this morning and woke up late and I slept in until like 8:30 and got in late and to what I had to do today. So I do have to go to the gym before boxing tonight. So we're going to stay on this live until 8:30 and then I'm going to go to the gym, hit chest, triceps, shoulders, and then do boxing. But yeah, let's answer questions. Let's chat. Let's see what's going on. Toddy Philly, I gave you my email, so hit me up. We'll get you on the show. Shit, I just totally dropped the phone, my bad. Shit. It's kind of hot here today. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. What's new with me? Exciting week for the podcast. This Thursday, we have a really interesting story. And then this Sunday, we have Jay Williams, the real Jay Williams is on. I know you guys have been asking for him. We have him on the show. It's coming out this Sunday. That's going to be a good one. Dude, my TikTok's almost at 200,000. That's crazy. Who would have thought we would grow it that fast? I just started social media in August, and here we are. Pretty crazy stuff. We have Jumpsuit Pablo coming on the show on Wednesday. He's flying out here, doing an episode with him. Not sure if you guys follow him on YouTube or not, but he's a great creator. He has a big following on YouTube too, so that's exciting. I got something stuck in my teeth. So yeah, that's what's new. That's what's going on. My birthday was last week. I turned 28. The production guys got me that locked in poster right over there that has like all the guest photos that we've had on the show with me and a quote up top. So it's pretty cool. And guys, the podcast is just blowing up this week. Like, we're getting some major numbers. It's really exciting to see it all happen. It's not, what is it, like 8 o'clock, and we have 3,500 downloads just for today on a Monday. Crazy. Steven, congratulations, man. I'm really happy to hear that. Keep it up. Yeah, that Mclovin ID is great. Brandon, what's up, man? Yeah, I know. I look like Squints. Squints was one of my prison nicknames, too. We got another mini episode dropping for you guys tomorrow. Another 10-minute clip. It's about that time I sat at the prison lunch table for the first time, and they thought I was a chomo. So that's going to be a funny story. Excited to share that with you guys tomorrow. Brandon, congrats on the job, man. 28, do you have it? Yeah, I can't grow a beard. I got like this little fuzz, so it's just better that I do a clean shaven. So yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on. I don't really have like anything too crazy to report. I figured that we start doing lives like every Monday. I think that would be like a good time frame. That way it doesn't interact with like JD's live posting schedule, because I know everyone goes crazy when I go live, and he goes live at the same time. So we have a lot of mutual followers, so I'll be wary of that. But yeah, we're growing super fast. I mean, my YouTube channel is almost at 80,000, and it was at 3,000 in January, so I cannot complain about it. Yeah, the Jay Williams episode is honestly so good. So good. We had a really good conversation. So excited to share that one. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. And that drops this Sunday. So that's exciting. Lee, a lot of the times the guests reach out to me or I'll reach out to them. In the beginning, I would do a lot of the reaching out. But now that we're like established and we have a big brand, people reach out to me and they email me. You can, if you guys are interested in coming on the show, just email me at contact@ianvic.com. Tell us about your story, where you're from, and we'll figure something out. Yeah, it would be cool if I was interviewing like the real life Mclovin. That would be really cool. Mike, thank you so much for those kind words, man. I appreciate that. I think that for me, it's more about consistency. And I think that I was thinking about this earlier in the car. It's like consistency is going to beat talent every time. And if you look at it, like I had no talent whatsoever in podcasting when I started in January. It wasn't like a born talent. But I adapted, I evolved, and I learned, and now here we are now. And it's super exciting to see the growth, I guess, of everything that's happened from January to now. I have 2 videos with JD Delay. There's 2 interviews. There's a part 1 and a part 2. The first one was I was a prison gang shot caller, and the second one was paperwork checker. So go check out that. My interview with JD is actually the best performing video I have. It has like almost 250,000 views on that one. So that's super exciting. I made him take his shirt off for the interview. I definitely think that helped. Austin, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have the work ethic. I think that it's a mixture of consistency and work ethic, and that's gonna beat out a lot. You know, like when you're consistently practicing your craft. Like I live for this shit. I breathe this shit. Like this is my life 24/7. So yeah. So all right. So here's the thing about the Jay Williams one. The camera was not recording on his while he was speaking, but we have the sound, so we're kind of reconstructing it. We have my footage, so like it's gonna show me speaking, and then it's gonna show like a picture of him with like the voice. And the reason why we didn't want to reshoot it was because my conversation with him was so real and authentic. I didn't want to butcher that and sit through another interview and it not be the same. So I'm really hoping that, you know, people, we're gonna say in the beginning of the video that there was a mistake made with like the videoing, but I really hope people like look past not seeing him physically speak and just like kind of more or less listen to it and understand the conversation. And I think it's really good, and I think it's gonna do really well. So I'm excited for that one a lot. I don't know what a Wii wrestler is, so I couldn't tell you. Oh, Maz, thank you for joining us. I hope your flowers are doing well. Yeah, guys, if you have any other questions, you know, feel free to drop them down. I don't think the market will ever get oversaturated because I'm doing something like before I came into this market and seeing there's plenty of other prison creators. Mine is so different. I'm the only one, like everyone does Zoom interviews, all of that, but I'm the only one that's not only doing in-person interviews, but I'm the only one where it has to have an inspirational arc to it. Like anyone could get someone that'll be in prison, come on here and talk about the glory of prison and getting stabbed and shanked and this and that. And you know like how those type of creators are on here. And I'm not bashing them. Everyone has their own niche and what they do. But my content just so different. It has to have an inspirational arc. It has to have the person going through rock bottom and, you know, turning themselves around. So I don't think it'll ever get oversaturated. I don't think we would ever run out of content because there's people that go to prison every day, millions of people. So this is, we've only tapped the surface. And like I've said before, my goal, hopefully by the end of the summer, is that I'm dropping 3 interviews a week. I don't want to do the other stuff, like the short stories, you know, talking about my story and, you know, like the cook-off. I know the cook-offs are fun, but that's not what I'm passionate about. What I'm passionate about is interviewing and the podcasting and watching that grow. So long term, I'd love to get it where like we're dropping new episodes Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. And that's just like people's content. I mean, YouTube's like the new TV nowadays. You know, people are watching that and consuming that for TV. And I like that we're a podcast that has the video aspect of it and the other aspect of it. So it's super exciting. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop them. Maybe not. What the hell just happened? Oh man, this one just got fucked up. Yeah, I mean, Lindsay, I was looking at it, and the like the way we've grown the subs is crazy. Like the fast, like how many subscribers we've gotten in such a short amount of time. Damn, you guys caught me on the neck. I was trying to cover it up. It's an interesting story. It's a wild weekend. We'll put it that way. This thing's like the size of a fucking baseball. Look at that thing. It was worse yesterday. Yeah, it was way worse yesterday. We don't have to talk about that though. And I'm not in prison anymore. So it wasn't my cellie that did that. My email is contact@ianbick.com if you guys are looking for the email. Yeah, contact@ianbick.com. Also, guys, if you want to get Locked In t-shirts, we're still doing the 50% off. Grab your merch. We have black and white shirts. Use code LOCKEDINSubscriber at checkout and you get 50% off. So it only comes out to like $13 a shirt with shipping, which is pretty cool. So definitely go check that out. We're not, looking to make crazy money on the shirts. We're just trying to push it out, brand awareness, and the shirts are cool. Like they fit well. They're good in the gym and everything. My day's going good. I'm kind of tired. I have a long night ahead. I gotta go to the gym after this, and then I have boxing training for an hour at 10. I do gaming. I play Warzone occasionally, like with my cousins. But other than that, the gym, I guess, is like my rec activity. Or if I'm like hanging out with friends, I'm trying to like dedicate, like each week I hang out with friends, hang out with, whoever, and that's kind of like my me time. Davis, thank you, man. Yeah, I think me, Larry, JD, we all have very different content, and it works good. My content's certainly different than everyone else's, so it's refreshing to see that. And I'm also focused on getting like guests that other people haven't done before, so that's refreshing too. I haven't gotten any of my tattoos in prison. No, it's not 7 podcasts a week. It's just 3. Yeah, Chad is great, man. He is a legend. I don't think Johnny Mitchell's a liar. I love Johnny Mitchell. I got to meet him. I spent the day with him. Me and him talk all the time. He is a great guy. And JD signs off on him too. J49, yes, I do YouTube, social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram full time. That's my main gig. I've created a business out of it, and now the podcast is like generating revenue, and I have something going that's really working right now. Davis, yeah, it's just, it's a hustle, it's a grind, it's studying the guest. I come prepared, like I'm sitting there with my questions ready. I'll have guests that are like, hey, do you want me to like send you stuff about me or this and that? I'm like weird in a way, like I don't want to talk to the guests like about their story before I interview them. Like I have my processes, I do my research, I know like the basics about them and anything serious we have to cover, and then I learn about all that and have my first like real conversation with the guest during the interview. That way it's more organic, it's raw, it's not staged, and it kind of like unfolds in that way. So that's like my process. Obviously, like certain guests have like, you know, stories that like really stand out and that have like a popular like arc to it that we cover. But other than that, yeah. JL, yes, I have a pen in my hand because I'm writing notes. Like I have a notepad. If someone says something and I want to circle back to it, because I like to keep the interview in chronological order. So I will, you know, copy it and then go from there. So I'll copy it and write it down and then just circle back to that. And sometimes, like the production guys will think of a question and they'll pass a note. Righteous Monkey, thank you, man. Means a lot. Appreciate the support. Angela, I don't know Tim Sono from Texas. I could definitely check him out. Yeah, the character arcs definitely be going crazy. It's coming together, guys. It really is. You know, I appreciate you guys. We are grinding harder than ever, and it's really cool to see like everything come together and us pull this off. It's super exciting that we literally built this from nothing with no money, no investors, no help, no one giving us a platform, and we did it. You know, and we pulled it off. So most interesting guest. I love Chad's story, man. I mean, really, just the last few episodes have been killer, and I like the stories that no one really like sees coming. Like look at Jamie Foltz. His story's great. It's doing really well right now, and he was just so energetic, really lovable guy. That guy could be like the next JD Delay, man. Really nice, great storyteller, and I definitely found his interview interesting. And, you know, like I'll read some comments and people are like, oh, you know, you shouldn't have interrupted this question, you shouldn't have done this, or you shouldn't have done this, and you should have let them tell their story. Well, you guys, sometimes you have to realize that as the interviewer, it's my job to like keep the story on track. And we're not going to sit there for hours and hours to film the podcast. Like we try to keep it between an hour and a half. So we do have to keep it on track, and we have questions thought out, and we don't want it like roaming because it's important to me to keep it chronological. So by the end of it, we can find out where they're at now, how they've been able to turn their life around, everything like that. Mecca, great question. So when I was on trial, that shit is literally like a full-time job. Like I would get to the courthouse at 8 a.m., meet with my lawyer for an hour, and then we were in court from like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. There would be like an hour lunch break. There would be like a 15-minute morning break, a 15-minute afternoon break. It was just me and him. Like he was a one-man lawyer. He had like a paralegal and like a private investigator working for him. But other than that, it was me and him. Like he was always asking me questions. We would take breaks to talk about questions. We spent our lunches together. When there was a day off from the trial, I was at his office reconvening because you get like the witness list, you know, who they're going to call. We're prepping. It was my job to like let him know if anything crazy was going to be said. I had to write notes like while people were like their testimony, so he had like rebuttal questions, stuff like that. CJ, I would not go back to prison for more content. My content is now bigger than me. I think us as creators have to be in this game long term. Your mission, your goal has to be bigger than you are now. It can't just be about you. I can't sit here telling stories about my time running a nightclub and my time in prison for 10 years. It's not going to work. You have to figure out how do you expand behind that or beyond that. And that's where you see some creators getting burnt out or their channels start dying. You got to keep it spicy. You got to keep it unique. You got to keep it different every time. So that's why I stumbled upon this interviewing in the podcast, because you're never going to run out of fresh people. And then you could always go back and do part twos with people. There's going to be guests that we want to do a part two with, and we'll bring back on the show. Like Jamie Foltz will definitely do again at some point, you know, with different people. So it's good. Lunzi, great question. So yeah, Wolf of Wall Street, he owes over 100 million. He's trying to duck restitution. I pay it monthly. I actually just had to fill out like a whole financial packet today, like disclosing assets, business, everything like that. This is my stance on restitution. When I have the money, like when I make big money, I'm not gonna duck it. I'm just gonna pay it because I don't owe that much. I owe like 400,000. So in the scheme of things, that's not a lot of money. I know it's a lot of money to some people, but like I owned a nightclub at a very young age, had a lot of money, had all this and that. Like I could do it again. And for me, being able to, like, if I got a deal, like if Spotify signed me or I got big brand deals, whatever it is, like that'll get paid off very quickly. My priority, like right now, this is the first month ever where like the podcast has paid for all of my living expenses, which is cool. Now I need to figure out, now that like the podcast and social media is paying for me to live, now I need to figure out how do I multiply that, like bring it to the next level so I can actively like break down the restitution even more. So that's like the plan with that. I'll definitely check out Gypsy Crusader. Rye Guy, what's up, man? Thank you for being a locked in subscriber, man. I want to just talk about like the whole locked in subscriber thing real quick. I saw some people that are like, who's gonna pay, $4.99 a month to see episodes early? Well, guys, it's $5 a month, and it's to support like a creator that you enjoy. And yes, I get it. Like, is $5 really worth, getting episodes early that you could see a few days later? I guess it depends on the person, but the bigger picture is that one, you're in like this private membership group. I'm reading all the comments that people are writing. You have the early access. I see those posts. You get a badge next to you, and it supports me. Like it supports me as a creator. It supports the channel. So I think it's more about that. And it's just like one of those things. It's like like the pay it forward. Like you buy someone's coffee in line. It's the same concept. So I don't think that we should analyze too much into it. Everything outdoors. I mean, yeah, I'd be happy to interview them, but there's some creators on here that don't answer emails, don't hit you back when you reach out. So it is what it is. Rye Guy, I appreciate that, man. I really do, man. It means the world. And if there's anything I could do for you, just let us know. I'll even send you a shirt. Hit me up. J49, I mean, not necessarily. Yes, it's a lot of money, but not in this type of business. Like, you guys know that there's some YouTube creators that were making 30, 40K in a month. And I'm not at that level yet as a creator. But imagine if I could get there. So it's very, I think it would be a lot more, it would be scarier, I guess, for me if I was working. This is one of the reasons why I worked my job, like left my job. If you're making whatever, if I was making 20 an hour, 25, 30, whatever it is, you can't make more than that at your own. Like, you could work so hard and eventually you get yearly raises, whatever, but you put in all this work to not get anywhere, and that's covering your expenses plus a little bit. Where in this business, when you're working for yourself, you work harder, you could get more out of that, and there's more possibility. So I have a greater chance pulling this off working for myself than I did working for someone else. Kevin, I don't think so. This is very different than last time. I don't have investors. I'm doing this on my own. There's nothing shady about my business. There's not people buying goods or anything like that, aside from the merch, but we don't even really make much money on it. That's more like a novelty. We make our money from advertisers, from big companies. So it's not, it's nothing like the last time in the least bit, and it's not a risky business. Like, back in the nightclub business, I would have to risk 10, 15, 20, $30,000 to make $5,000 or 10 grand. It wasn't that much. And I'm also a lot more mature. I'm very analytical. I'm good with the accounting. I'm being more mindful. I'm doing a lot of different things, and I'm very honest now in business. Like, I'll tell people straight. If I say I'm going to pay them on one day, I'm going to pay them on that day. And I'm just doing the best that I can with the lessons that I've learned. So I don't think it's anything like it was before. And yeah, exactly, Rye Guy. I'm not 16 anymore. JL, I definitely agree about doing 23 and 1. He would be a great interview. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. We got a few more minutes here. JL, I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys, for the love, for the support. It means a lot. No bad blood on 1090 Jake. I haven't really looked into him, but he is on my list of people I would love to interview one day. So eventually, yeah, big Logic area. Yeah, people call me Logic a lot. But what up to Canada? Much love, Travis. What's up, man? I'm gonna need to get some energy for tonight. We got a long night ahead. Wow, new record, guys. Look at that. From the pod last week, 17,625 downloads. Absolutely crazy. Insane. Yeah, I'm a little tired. I gotta get some energy, pop an energy drink, make this happen tonight. I had a long weekend. I drank a little too much Saturday, not gonna lie. I was hungover yesterday. But I'll be okay. I'll push through. Yeah, I know I gotta drink an energy drink. I had a coffee this morning, but I gotta go pop an energy drink. Yeah, definitely an oops. But it is what it is. You gotta have fun once in a while. One thing I'm learning is trying to have a balance between having fun and working hard. So we'll see what happens. I think it's just a light. I know my glasses are a little dirty. I gotta clean them. Yeah, I'll clean them after. I gotta get new cleaning spray too. They're always getting dirty. I guess because when I'm working during the day and stuff, they're just always getting fogged up and whatnot. Yoshet's Gallery. I hope you have a good night too, and be safe to you too. But yeah, guys, we're definitely gonna do, I think, lives on Mondays. I know I have to cut it short tonight, but that was my bad. But we're gonna be doing more. Don't worry. And Jay Williams is dropping this Sunday. It's gonna be a banger. I love Jay Williams. He's the man. Does anyone know any updates on JD's ball update? I gotta text him, make sure he's okay. Yeah, where is my prison daddy JD? I'm gonna FaceTime him right now. See what he's up to. Check in about his balls. Let's surprise JD, guys. Do you think he answers? Let's see what happens. Everyone wanted to say hello. Are you in the hospital?
Is this Inception? No, I'm in my bed.
Oh, we were just checking in with you to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, you're lucky. I almost went straight to Dong with it.
Oh, shit. Sorry, what did the doctor say? Are they amputating the nut?
Yeah, they're going to cut it off, and they're going to turn it into a necklace for Jax.
Guys, they're cutting off JD's ball. You heard it here first.
I don't need it.
Wow.
I'm not making no more babies.
Wow.
I will keep it forever.
Aw, see, that's a real one right there.
I'll wear it around my neck and make it really awkward every time I give someone a hug.
Everyone say hello, JD. They're all happy to hear from you and that you're okay.
Hey, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the check-in, my dude.
Alright, if you need anything, let me know, buddy.
I will, bro. You know what? I need somebody to gently caress it.
You got Jax there for you.
Damn it, foiled again.
Sorry.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Jax. I appreciate you. I gotta meet you soon.
Yes.
We'll make it happen, Ian.
Alright, well, now that we're influencers now, we'll all get together.
All right, buddy.
Alright.
Love you, man.
Love you too, man. Bye, Jax. Yeah, you gotta check in with Papa JD every once in a while. All right, guys. I need to get my life together, and I need to go to the gym, and then I have to go to boxing. So thank y'all for talking to me tonight. Yes, the B-Day celebration went well. We'll put it that way. I hope she doesn't see this because she's gonna be pissed that you guys are calling me out for it. I just got really itchy right there. But yeah, guys, thank you all for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything. Tune in to this week's episodes Thursday and Sunday. We have a 10-minute episode dropping tomorrow about my time at the prison chow hall. That's gonna be a funny one. Yeah, it's gonna be a good week, guys. It's gonna be a great week. You know, sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Also, a little side note, I am actively correcting how I say locked in with Ian Bick like 3 times in the beginning of the intro. So yeah, I'm being more mindful of that. So you'll see that in the new episodes. And also, please, 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 biggest favor that you could do for me, because it helps the podcast grow, is if you go to Spotify, if you go to Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to it, please leave us a review. It helps get exposure on those sites for us. That means more to me than anything else. Like listening, commenting, you know, all that's great too. But please, 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 if you could just take a second, tell your friends to take a second just to leave us a review. And it could be a shitty review if you don't like the podcast. But if you genuinely like it, please leave us a good review. It would mean the world to me. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Much love to you guys. If you need anything, hit me up on Instagram, Ian_Bick, or comment on the community wall. And I'll see you guys real soon. And this will be our live time. Every Monday we'll plan for 8 p.m. And I'll promise I'll work on going longer. All right, guys.